Hi, thank you very much. Thanks for always following me. Thanks for subscribing. And if you have not subscribed, please, this is the best time for you to subscribe. And we keep sharing this knowledge. Today, I want us to look at what we call the tangent rule. Tangent rule is one of the rules that we use for solving triangles. It is handy, yes, in solving triangles. We are going, at the end of this, I'm going to write the rest of the tangent rule, and you must be able to prove it at the end of it all. So let us see how we can prove this one. They are saying so that in a triangle ABC, tan of A minus B out of 2 equals to A minus B out of A plus B, a cot of C out of 2. So let us see. Solution. We start with what we call the sine rule. From sine rule, we have that A out of sine of angle capital A equal to B out of a sine of capital B equal to C out of a sine of capital C, giving us 2R. So in this case, I will have this implies that A out of sine A is equal to 2R. This one, either this or this or this one is equal to 2R. So therefore, it means A alone is 2R sine of A. Similarly, we will have that also B out of sine B is equal to 2R, implying that my small b becomes 2R sine of B. That is what we have. I'm not going to express for C because I don't have C here. I only have A and B. So let us move ahead and replace for A and B back here. So I will have that now from the fact that I have A minus B out of A plus B. This one becomes, my A is 2R. I have 2R sine of capital A minus 2R sine of capital B out of, we have here 2R sine of A plus 2R sine of B. That is what we have. So we see that here there is 2R, there is 2R. We can factorize it out. The same down, we can also factorize it. So that means A minus B out of A plus B gives me 2R, open a bracket, sine A minus what we have as sine B out of 2R, open a bracket, sine A plus sine B. So you realize that 2R both up and down will cancel themselves. So we will have that this, and actually this will cancel themselves, and we shall have that A minus B, A plus B will give me sine A minus sine B out of sine A plus sine B. So when we reach this step, we should use what we call the factor formula. It is only the factor formula that will help us pass through this step. So therefore, you must know that sine A minus sine B from factor formula is the same as 2. Since this is a subtraction, then a cosine will take a positive. So I will have a cos of A plus B out of 2, then sine of A minus B out of 2. Also, and sine A plus sine B will give me a 2 of sine. This time a sine as positive plus 2 out of plus B out of 2. Then a cosine will take a negative. So I am going to replace for this and this half back here. So on replacing, shall have that A minus B out of A plus B becomes, I will have 2, I will have in this case, I will have here 2, this is cosine of A plus B out of 2. Then I'll have a sign of A minus B out of 2. Then down here I'll have 2 sine of A plus B out of 2. And then I have the cos of A minus B out of 2. So that is what we have. And you will see that these 2 and 2 will cancel. And then back here, which allows that A minus B, then A plus B becomes, here I will have a cosine of A plus B out of 2. Then I have a sine of A minus B out of 2. I'll have this is a sine of A plus B out of 2 cosine of A minus B out of 2. So you realize that in our tangent rule, we don't have a tan or anything that has angle A plus B in it. We have instead A minus B out of it. So our tan is already here. We already have a light. There is a tan already there. So in this case, I have to see a way of dissolving this so that I can obtain a C. Because now we say from triangle, we have that A plus B plus C equal to 180. The angle sum of a triangle adds up to 180. So in this case, A plus B becomes 180 degrees minus C. In this case, I've taken C the other side. So when I divide both sides by 2, I'll have that A plus B out of 2 becomes, when I divide this, I'll have this is 90 degrees minus C out of 2. So in this case where there is A plus B out of 2, I am going to replace with a 90 minus a C out of 2. So therefore, I'll have that A minus B, A plus B becomes cosine of 90 minus C out of 2 sine of A minus B out of 2. I will have this is a sine of 90 minus C out of 2, a sine of A minus B out of 2. So in this case, we are going to have this expansion of a cosine and then expansion of a sine. So therefore, we shall have A minus B out of A plus B will become, when I expand a cosine, I will have a cosine of 90 times a cosine of C out of 2. Then the sign changes to positive. Cosine of, not as the changes now, we shall have a sine of 90 times a sine still of C out of 2. Then times all of this times a sine of A minus B out of 2. So out of, I will have this is going to be expansion of a sine. I will have a sine of 90 cosine of C out of 2. Then minus, I will still have a sine of C out of 2 cosine of 90. So now all of this is multiplied by a sine. Sorry, this is actually a cos, not a sine. I think was just a I miswrote it, so this should be a cosine. So this would be a cosine of A minus B out of 2 in that case. So we will have that A minus B and then A plus B becomes, when you get a cosine of 90, that is 0. So the whole of this becomes 0, a sine of 90 is 1. So I will remain with a sine of C out of 2. And then I multiply by a sine of A plus minus B out of 2 out of. Down here, sine of 90 is 1. This makes me have the cosine of C out of 2. Then a cosine of 90 is 0. That makes the whole of this side 0. And then we shall have a cosine of A minus B out of 2. So in actual sense, we shall have A minus B, A plus B becoming a tan of C out of 2. This one gives us a tan of C out of 2. And then we shall have also a tan of A minus B out of 2. So in this case, I am going to divide both sides by a tan. So I will have here A minus B out of A plus B. Okay? I'm dividing. So when I divide, I will have times 1 out of a tan out of times 1 out of a tan C out of 2 will give me this way. Now we'll have a tan of A minus B out of 2. I've divided both sides by a tan of C out of 2. So therefore 1 out of a tan C out of 2 becomes A, okay, minus B out of A plus B. Now all of this equal times a tan, not down a tan, this one becomes a cot of C out of 2, which is equal to tan of A minus B out of 2. So this is exactly what was required the other side. So this implies that a tan of A minus B out of 2 becomes A minus B, A plus B times a cot of C out of 2. This is what was required as being required. So in a similar way, you must be able to prove that, you must be able to show that in any triangle, you must be able to show that, a tan of B minus C out of 2 becomes B minus C, okay, out of B plus C, and then a cot of A out of 2. And also, you can also show that a tan of A minus C out of 2 should be equal to A minus C out of 2. A plus B, A plus C rather, okay, A minus C out of 2 should be A minus C, and then A plus C, then a cot of B out of 2. And you must also be able to show that for any triangle that a tan of that was A minus B, so this will be B minus C. I've written that. It can be A minus C. Which other pairing are we left with? CB, AB. So actually that, you must be able to show these ones. So if you can be able to show this, then you have understood the tangent rules. Thank you very much.